What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am here with the boy Daron.
So, man.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, man.
Been friends for a minute, and he brought out his DC5R. We're gonna be doing a whole review on it today. I told you guys this was a long time coming, so we're gonna jump into the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is a real DC5R, super clean. It's an 04, right? So it's an 04, just like my car, and we're gonna go through a whole car so you guys can see this beautiful DC5R, imported straight from Japan. So I'll see you guys. So I'm here with the DC5R. This is an original championship white, red interior, 04, and it's got a few mods, so we're gonna go through it. Let's look at the interior first. This is your iconic white with red interior. It's got the original red Recaros. They did the naughty steering wheel, original push start. Everything is original. Has the dual dim on the radio. Original shift knob, original door panels, everything. It even's got, if you guys can see over there, it's even got the flare with a little cup holder. One of the things you can see in this car is that it has it's the red interior. So for the Type R, if you're looking at the DC2, it completely changed. For the DC5, what Honda did is they did everything completely. So they did the door panels in red, which is something like the DC2 Type Rs never had the red door panels or things like that. So like these got the red door panels, it's got the red rug, obviously the red Recaros, but also like if you look at like the shift boot, it's got like the red stitching and stuff like that. Like there's a little bit more red accent when it comes to the car inside. And also, if you look close in here, you're gonna see it says Integra Type R here on the door stills, which that's pretty good there. That looks really good. And this car obviously features the push start button, but it also features the mirrors. They fold in on the side. It's right under the push start. If you see it right there, here it is. That's where you see it. So let's go check out the wheels and see what we got on wheels. All right, so for the wheels that we got some Koni's SSRs. These are 18 by 8.5 in the front and 18 by 8.5 in the rear too. The car does feature the Brembo brakes. The RSX never came with that, so this is a dual pistons Brembo brakes front and rear. We also see the JDM side marker that comes with it, and we have the ITR lip that obviously comes with it too. All right, guys, so for the engine, it's actually pretty much stock. It does have J's Racing headers, manifold. It does have the Mugen box, which is, this is not rare to see because these are still being made, but it's cool to see it on the DC5 that the original owner went with this, and this came straight off Japan just like that. It does have the Mugen spark plug covers and the Mugen socks. Other than that, it is on full coilovers, adjustable coilovers, and we're actually gonna move to the back to see the back of the car because it's very clean. This is original. This is as it comes from the factory with the little upgrades and stuff like that, but it's original as it came from Japan. And Daron has just decided to leave it like that, and it's pretty much gonna stay like that for a while. For the back of the car, is pretty much the same thing as the original RSX here in America. You got your privacy cover right here, but the back seats on the DC5Rs are different, as you guys can see. The front ones are red, but the back ones have like a little light blue touch to it, and there's a little bit of a mesh. Other than that, it's pretty much the same with the privacy cover. If we bring down the hood, I mean the trunk here, we see the difference on the badges. Honda, Integra, Type R on this side here. For my car on the personal, all I did was the emblem here in the Integra. It does come with the optional one, and there's also an Integra Type S. This is the Type R, but the Type S is different, obviously, with the Type S badge. And it's got the rear lip and the exhaust, and it's got the wing. This is all the original stuff that the Type R comes with. It does have a full catback, and it's pretty much a stock car when it comes to it, but it's good to see that these cars are very well maintained, at least in Japan, and it's good to see that they are coming with some nice little parts, some nice little rear parts, and they are being well kept. All right, guys, so I'm here on the interior of the Type R. We're gonna go over it real quick, but first we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna show you guys. Got the push start there. It's very, very clean. We're gonna point the little AC up just so we don't get a lot of noise on the mic. So first, what you see, it's what we were talking about. You see the red accent, a lot of the red accent. The DC5 comes with a lot of the red accent, the door panels, the red recorders, which just look amazing. And then you have your OEM rugs, but you also have the mat in the bottom, which is also red, and you can see it here on the side. If we look at the shift knob, the shifter and the shift knob obviously has the numbers 6-speed and it's red. The shift knob, the shift boot, it's also red stitching. It's got your Integra Type R badge there, and you got the e-brake. The e-brake is a little different from the RSX here in the States, and the cup holder is definitely a little different. A lot of people have been asking me in my videos, what is this? But I also have in my car, this is the toll, and it comes in the Japanese cars. This is where you put your car and you go through the tolls. Also, as you guys can see here, and get my foot out of the way, you have the dead pedal right here. You got your clutch, brake, and gas, and they are a lot different than what you would see in your RSX. You also have the coin pocket. That is something that only JDM cars came with, or the cars from Japan. This is the mirrors here. We're gonna see if we can fold them. You guys can see it. There it is. That's perfect. And you have here the push start. They decided to go with the Nardi, which feels amazing. This is very good. And if you bring you have here the visors. If you bring the visors down, they're all in Japanese letters, of course, because this is straight from Japan. You have it here, and these don't come with a mirror. These don't come with any mirrors right here on the visors, and that's how she looks. That's how the interior looks. If you look at the back, the DC5's rear seats are a little bit different. As I said, they had a mesh, and they're a little bit to the blue side. They're a little bit bluish, and you got the perfect recorder right there. I think one of the most things I like about the interior on this car is the whole center console. I think that looks very good. But I just love like the whole right-hand drive thing. Like, it looks perfect. We can see the door panels there. Alright, so if we come to the front of the car, we're actually setting up to do other reviews. If you come to the front of the car, you see your red Type R badge, but you also, I wanted to point out, you also see where the OEM fog lights would be. The DC5 in Japan comes with the air duct for the brakes. So these are actually air ducts, and they have them on both sides. It's right here also. And these actually cool down your Brembo brakes, which is another option that you can pick up. I believe you could get them at ICB Motorsports. They have them there. And it's a cool swap if you don't want to do the fog lights on the RSX. That's kind of the same way I'm going to go for mine. Alright guys, so I really hope you guys enjoy the video. It's just a small review, and that's something that I really want to get back into it. Again, it is extremely hot here. I'm super sweaty, but it is something I really want to get back into it, to doing these reviews for the community. A lot of people have really liked the reviews when we used to do them back with Acura Honda Classic. People really love that, and they kept asking me for more. So that's something that we're going to little by little get into it. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. Hope you guys like it, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. This is the DC5 here, and it looks amazing. That's going to be one of the goals for this channel, to eventually get one of these. So I have in the works for another project. That's something that you guys might want to stay tuned for. But for today's review, we had this amazing DC5, and there's obviously a lot more videos going to come out on this car, but stay tuned. Hope you guys are liking the reviews. That's, like I said, something that I will be doing again little by little. We're going to be releasing a series of all these reviews. I'll see you guys.